Hello, Moviesflics here. Today, I will describe a German film that is emotionally stimulating called Good Night Mommy. The robbers go ahead. Be careful and take care. The family is made up of a mother and her twin sons named Lucas and Elias. They just moved there, a new house in the middle of the forest near the lake. My mother was a member of the choir who was a member most popular on local television. One day, Lucas and Elias are playing hide and seek in their house. Seeing that his mother had returned home, the two of them hurried off to meet their mother, but all they see is a woman with a bandage on her face. That woman their mother, who had a beautiful face surgery. This surprises Lucas and Elias. I still obey his commands. But something unusual happened next. Mom only pays attention to Elias for no reason. Provides Elias food and drink only, plays with Elias only respond to Elias' words while Lucas is ignored. Because he is still in healing on stage, Mom also makes new rules, such as that the house should be in a state of complete peace. There should be no visitors, no pets, no imported items, indoors curtains should always be closed and only allowed to play outside the house in peace. Seeing her mother's strange behavior, the twins began to suspect that under her bandages, they were theirs. The mother may not be the same person. My mother also acts cruelly and scolds Elias literally when he is foolish or disobedient. The boys say this is something his mother can't do. This makes Lucas and Elias even more convinced that their mother is not their mother because of them. My mother did not scold them like that. In the dream, the twins appear to be joining the mother of the boys. He wanders in the woods wearing only underwear. He undresses completely, then unbuttons his bandages. Her head began to throb and wander. The next day, Lucas and Elias deliberately, creating problems as a means of opposition. From the battle, the twins insisted that they wanted to their mother returned. Their mother thinks her children are crazy. When Elias asserts that he is not his mother, the mother punishes him and forces him to say 10 times that she is his real mother. He also told her to stop talking to Lucas. Elias becomes very sad, knowing what mom he wants to separate them both. A few days have passed. Lucas and Elias still hate my mother and they want the real mother back soon. Later that day, Mom wants to meet the two of them. He says he is no longer angry. Mom immediately enters a room with a new face that is not covered with bandages, but Lucas and Elias are still not sure if she is his mother. Even after comparing her to an old picture of her mother, Mom gives Boomerang as kind of sorry for what happened before. Elias immediately asks permission from his mother play Boomerang outside the house. As soon as the mother opens the back door, the children run for their lives. They fled the city and eventually went to an old church and asked for a pastor.
The pastor promises to take them to the police station to report a fraud mother, but deceives them and brings them back home. The pastor asks my mother to explain, but he simply spoke of how difficult things had been since the accident separation. Mom goes back inside but can't find Elias or Luke. Finally let them lie down and sleep. That same night, Lucas and Elias did something to my mother. She wakes up in the morning to find her twins in their hometown mask, and the realization that you are tied to the bed. The twins tied him up, making it impossible for him to escape. At that moment, Lucas and Elias started asking about it. Where is their real mother? He emphasizes that their mother, Lucas and Elias began comparing the image of their real mother with that of a mother. They argue because Elias has begun to believe that mom is their real mother. Over time, Lucas is still convinced that the mother is not their mother. When mother was alone with Elias, mom keeps trying to convince Elias that she is his real mother and tells Elias to let her go. Slowly, Elias begins to cut off his feet, but is stopped when Lucas comes back and asks what he does. She shows that the mother's birthmark of the face is easily celebrated. Mom tells them to take it off. During the operation, Elias can't believe he slapped her. At that moment, Lucas and Elias again asked where his mother was while abusing her mother. Unnatural means. The abuse they do is extremely crazy. My mother has been bedridden for days. He wets his bed. The twins untied him from the chains for a change of bedding. Mom immediately uses this opportunity to escape. However, the twins have set a booby trap for that. It causes him to fall, to faint. A woman rises from the living room. Elias sets fire to the house to pressure her into telling them the truth about themselves. Mother. My mother, in the last building of her life, tells Elias that she will play with him if he releases her. She'll pretend Lucas is alive again, make her breakfast, whatever she wants. She tearfully explains to Elias that Luke's death is not her fault and asks his son to let him go, that he may rest from his affliction. Now, that's where everything is revealed. Luke is dead. Lucas has become a shadow just because of that of dissociative identity disorder, as Elias could not accept the death of his other half. Mom starts playing with Elias, pretending that Lucas is still alive. To Elias, Luke is real, but not to his mother. Elias then challenged him to prove he was his mother for telling him what Luke was doing. Lucas is holding a torch near the curtain. However, obviously, the mother does not see that. Elias believes that his real mother saw Luke. Then he took a flashlight from Lucas and built a curtain. The flames explode across living room. Suddenly, it burns Mom. He dies a fiery death. The film ends with the firefighters putting out the fire but arriving too late to save the mother. The final photo of the film shows Elias and Lucas walking through a cornfield. They came out with their mother, all three smiling and hugging. And that is the end of the film, Goodnight Mommy. Now, for an explanation. The lady in the house is the real mother. He is not a mere imposter, deceptive motives. A loving family in a beautiful home collapsed because of divorce and of the death of a son. All Mom tried to do was restart, and this she did by getting a plastic one surgery. As part of a new start, Mom also sold an old house and moved to another location. Mom starts playing with Elias, pretending that Lucas is still alive. But this annoys him. He even hits Elias and threatens to stop talking to his late brother. Finally, at the end of the film, we show this perfect the family image melts into ashes. Clearly, this framework is a paradox. It would have happened without an accident that took Luke's life. This is Elias' place after the fire. It is always a mystery. Subscribe to more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave likes to help channel out. Thanks for watching.